Hi guys, it's Peter and welcome to our channel. In this video we're gonna try it, power it for first time, this Amiga 1200, and that's my second one. I just picked it up not too long, and before we power it, we can plug it in and let's see if it's gonna run. But the thing is, I always recommend it to open it and inspect it board, see how what condition is, if there's any corrosion or so, because sometimes it's old, well, like I said, it's old equipment, but just by plugging straightforward we can do more damage than already is. To prevent that, especially there's no screws already, let's open it and see what's going on. Okay, that's Amiga 1200. You have to do puzzle solving couple tricks. You not can remove the keyboard first. You have to disconnect it, LED connector first, and then that's a really good way to disconnect that guy. Yeah, I believe really careful you have to be. Don't yank it just by the cable, because you can damage it. Even the way I'm doing right now, okay, it's probably not the right way. You have to have special tools. Anyway, let's leave it that here. Okay, like I mentioned in my first video, it comes with hard drive, and previous owner he just laid it. It's kind of risky because it may shorted something by laying on that hard drive creator. Probably should mount it. Oh, he didn't mount it because the screws it's not matching. It's alright. Let's see what the hard drive is. Toshiba. What's capacity? Capacity. Where are you? And you know what? I'm not see. Oh, it's a 2 gigabyte. Okay, it's a 2167 megabyte. That's a nice hard drive. If it still work, 2 gigabyte, 2.5 hard drive. It's a really nice one. Okay, and let's take the cradle first. Then we're gonna remove it couple screws. Okay guys, now we can take a good look. The board, it looks alright. Let's see, what's the revision? Channel Z, A1200, revision 10.4. That's slightly different board than what I got on my first Amiga. It's not a full-size board, I call. The mouse port, it's kind of mounted on a separate bracket, instead has a board extended. The one I got, it's a B1 or so. I forget what it was. I kind of like it. I don't have any issue, especially after I did recap it. Let's see. The board doesn't have any dust. Looks like it's quite good condition. And on my previous one, on my first one, those caps it's kind of start bulging. And on this guy, you can see. I'm not sure if camera is gonna pick it up. It's slightly bulging. This guy you can see is bulging. That too looks good. But anyway, I'm gonna get new caps anyway and recap it the whole board. What's a Kickstarter? Not that we can see it. We can grab it. Flashlight. Actually, oh, it's a 3.0. Okay, I kind of knew it. It's gonna be 3.0 or so. Well, let's put it back together. From behind you can see a little oxidation, but it's no biggie. Expansion connector looks pretty good. Well, let's put it together and see if it's gonna run. now moments of truth. Let's see, let's power it. Flip the switch. Well, the light is blinking, that's a good sign. I can hear the hard drive is spinning. Also, yep. Okay, well, let's see what we got in the works. Utility disk. Actually, there's not much. Looks like, yeah. There's no games. Oh, it's only 1310 kilobytes in use. It's fresh install. I mean, our previous owner did wipe it everything and reinstall it freshly or so. Yeah, there's not much. Yep. Well, at least the hard drive is up and running. I mean, the whole Amiga is working. I'm using right now my scan doubler and slash flicker fixer. It works. I mean, it looks pretty good. Actually, let's check to see if everything works. Everything else is working. It's not clippy together, but it's alright. Oh, 3-finger salute works. Okay. Memory. Well, it's only 2 megabyte chip RAM right now. I mean, it's probably just gonna work just fine. I'm not sure for how long you have to run, because if you leave it, it will run forever. It will never, as far as I remember, it will never kind of like finish it and set it's done. Yeah. Keyboard. Checkboard too. It's like I said, I mean, we can wait a little bit longer or just escape it and call good. Let's see, keyboard. That keyboard, it will be nice to see if it's running. Okay, the keyboard. Actually, I'm not surprised. You know what? You probably just need to tap it really much harder. No, F3 doesn't work. Still didn't get it. Why? Oh. Sorry, that was my fault. It probably didn't fit well or so. Okay. It's working. Oh, 7 stuck because it broke. Oh, one key is not working already. Plus doesn't work either. I kinda know it because by keyboard you can tell it has quite a good amount of use. Keyboard is not in a perfect condition. But it's alright. I mean, I was gonna try to clean it later. Maybe in another video or so. And if not, I was gonna replace the membrane switch. Yeah, looks like two keys doesn't work. It's okay. I mean, at least for now. Let's see. Floppy drive. Signal test. I'm not sure what I'm doing here, but it probably retest. Let's see. Signal test, I'm not really sure. Reading track. I believe that's gonna read all tracks to make sure floppy capable read the whole disk from one end to another. It's like what, 80 tracks or so? No, actually it's more than that. I don't remember exactly how many tracks on the whole disk. Maybe it was 80 from one side. I'm too new to Amiga, like I mentioned before in my previous video. I know sometimes I probably sounds like I'm not really I'm not really sure what I'm talking about, and that's quite true, guys. Sorry about that. I mean, like I said, I mean I'm too new to Amiga. I'm kind of learning in the process. Okay, let's see. Oh, mouse. Oh, the R button doesn't work either. That's nice. Yeah, the R button doesn't work. Let's see if controller port work. I'm using my joystick, and left R work. Button B. Yeah, and that's it. Okay. Button 2 and 3 is not implemented in this controller. Actually, let me plug a different mouse and see. I'm pretty sure the R button it's on a mouse itself, not in Amiga, but let me double check. Okay, let's see with another mouse. That's actually mouse from my first Amiga 1200, which I'm not really using because I got that laser point mouse. It's quite fancy. Oh yeah, the R2 works, no problem. Okay, then what else we can do? Audio. That's the frequency. And that's the guy. F6 LP filter. Video signal, I mean, looks alright to me. I didn't figure out what those, I mean, well, those 3 bars, they of course show colors, but how well they supposed to be go from dark to light, it's probably the normal. All my other Amiga, they looks fine, I mean, same way. And everything else, we'll leave it the way it is. Well guys, let's try the game and see how well it works. Well guys, so far so good. I mean, few things I will have to, of course, I mean, modify it, tweak it. Like I said, like I mentioned earlier, I mean, I'm gonna recap it, this Amiga. Also upgraded Kickstarter from 3.0 to 3.1. And probably I was gonna replace it a hard drive to compact flash or SD. I really like SD the way I modified my first Amiga 1200, because the hard drive, I mean, probably you guys can hear it how loud it's running. It's not super loud, but it's quite whistling. You can hear it. I mean, it's not the way I like it. Well guys, I hope this video was helpful, enjoyable. If you did enjoy it, thumbs up. If you don't want to miss any future videos, subscribe. We will be really appreciate.